You can use the Level Up Early Reading Skills cards to help your child learn letters. Knowing all the names of the letters of the alphabet is the first key step on the path to reading success. Level Up Early Reading Skills was developed by Summit Education Initiative in partnership with the Center for Literacy in the College of Education at the University of Akron. The easiest way to start playing with these cards is with the matching game. When you play the matching game, all the cards are face up. The goal of this game is to help your child know the names of all the letters. For example, you would want your child to look at this card and be able to say, "This is the letter Z." If you are just getting started learning all the letters, the easiest letters for a child to learn are typically these letters. Their harder letters are these letters. And when you play with all the letters, that is the most cards and the most challenging part of the game. Let's take a look at how matching would work. If you are playing the matching game, begin with all the cards that you're playing with face up on the board. The oldest player gets to go first to show the younger players how the game works. When it is player one's turn, player one chooses the S card, S for snake, and looks for its match. Finds S for snail, and that is a match. Player one's turn is now over, and it is player two's turn. When player two takes a turn, player two selects B for boat and B for bat. Continue taking turns in the matching game until all the cards have been matched up. There really isn't a winner in the matching game. The goal is to just learn the names of all the letters. After the matching game, you can level up the challenge by playing the memory game. The memory game is just like matching, except you begin with all the cards face down. On player one's turn, player one selects two cards and turns them over to see if they are a match. Yay! Player one has gotten a match. Those cards can go into player one's pile. Player one gets to take another turn. This time, player one chooses B for bat and S for snail. That is not a match, so those cards get turned back over, and it is player two's turn. Player two picks S for snake and T for turtle. Not a match this time, player two. The cards get turned back over, and the play continues with player one's turn. Continue matching all the cards in the memory game until they have all been matched up and the table is clear. The most challenging game to play is Go Fish. Go Fish is challenging because the players have cards in their hands that the other players cannot see. Shuffle the cards and deal out about 4 or 5 cards to each player. Put the remaining cards in a pool or a pond between the players. Remember that the players cannot see each other's cards. It's a secret. When it is player one's turn, player one chooses a card from their hand and says, for example, "I have a Z. Do you have a Z?" Player two does not have a Z, and so they tell player one to go fish. Player one draws up another card into their hand. If that card is a match, player one can put it down. If it is not a match, player one's turn is over and player two gets to go. On player two's turn, player two says, "I have an A. Do you have an A?" Player one does have an A. That is a match. So player two gets to match up those cards and go again. Continue playing until all the cards have been drawn from the pond and matched. The player with the most cards at the end of the game is the winner. These are the 3 different ways you can help your child learn letters with the Level Up Early Reading Skills card game. And remember, have fun.